Hello everyone, K-Solved here. Today I'd like to show you how to set up and use the UK HMRC Making Tax Digital for VAT module. You should have installed our module and have your HMRC Government Gateway user ID and password for later on. There will be a UK workspace under Accounting on the left, but first we'll have a look at the settings. Create a new setting for your user. The first thing in the settings we need to configure is the VAT return report. You should take a note of the section names permitted for the report. They'll be displayed in the bottom left of the video for convenience later on. The tax ledger report will assign the relevant general ledger entries for the period you specify to the familiar 9-box VAT return that you'll already be used to. Each business will be set up differently, so we need to create a custom report for your business. Here are the section names you need to create in the report for reference. We'll create the first section of the report for box 1 of the VAT return, which is for the VAT due on sales. This will contain the tax lines that are in the VAT on sales account, so we add a filter component to the section for those report lines. Box 2 is the VAT due on acquisitions, but there are no lines for this in our general ledger. Simply add a suitable filter component for any future acquisition lines. Box 3 is the total VAT due, which is simply the sum of box 1 and 2. Here we add a section subtotal component for each of the previous sections. Box 4 is the VAT to be reclaimed in the current period, so we add a filter section for the VAT on purchases account. Box 5 is the net VAT due, which is also the sum of the previous two sections. Since income is positive and expenses are negative in this report, adding them to this section does the job. That completes the tax parts of the return, so let's have a look at the report so far by hitting Save and Run. Box 6 is the total sales revenue, excluding VAT, so we add a filter component for the sales income account. Box 7 is the total purchase expenses excluding VAT, so we add a filter component for the cost of goods sold account. Box 8 is the total value of goods supplied, which we don't have, but we add a filter that will match any future transactions. Box 9 is the total acquisition value, which again we don't have, but we add a filter that will match any future transactions again. That's it, we're all done. Let's see the result. You can either save the report showing the line entry detail or not. As part of the settings, we also need to fill in our VAT number or VRN number in our company and save. Now we can go back and complete all the settings. Select the VAT report that we just created, fill in the company and billing details, and hit save. You will be asked to accept our billing agreement for each VAT submission. You will only be charged if you submit new VAT returns. The settings will then be in the registered state. Next, you need to authorise with HMRC. This will take you to the HMRC website to sign in and authorise ERPNext access. If successful, you'll be directed back to your settings. Your settings should be in the authorised state. ERPNext is now connected to your HMRC VAT account. The module is now fully configured and working. Navigate to the UK module and you'll see a pill showing any outstanding VAT returns. We have only one. You can remove any filters to see the full list of returns. Let's have a look at the fulfilled return, which means it has been submitted. You can see the return period start and end dates, the due date and the submission date. Below, you can see the return values themselves. Let's now complete and submit our overdue VAT return. In the menu, you can see we can either go to the VAT report to view this period, or we can retrieve the VAT return totals to complete our return. Here's the VAT return report for the period. Let's go back and complete our return. Click the Get VAT Return Report Values option and the section totals from the report will populate our return. Click Save and you'll be presented with HMRC's legal declaration. If happy, you can proceed. You'll be taken back to the list view. You'll notice the return is now fulfilled and the values are now greyed out and cannot be edited. If you need proof of submission, you can click on the change log at the bottom of the return to see the submission numbers. Navigate back to the module to look at the liabilities and payment options. You can retrieve entries for any 1 year period with the date filter at the top. That's it. If you found this video helpful, please like and subscribe for more case solved features. Thanks for watching.